Welcome to another session of Speak Your Soul Sessions. This is a Slept On Shay, and although spooky season is over, today we're going to discuss something spooky: energy vampires. The term energy vampire is a term actually used in psychology today. And in this session, I'm going to teach you how to spot an energy vampire from a mile away. Plus, I'll discuss how you can deal with energy vampires and set boundaries. Speak Your Soul Sessions is all about promoting self-love, and what better way to love yourself than to preserve your energy and learn how to manage stress and exhaustion. So let's get into it. Here's how you know if you have an energy vampire in your life.
Speak your soul. Speak your soul. Just let it go. Let it go. Speak your soul. Speak your soul. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow.
Okay, so first of all, energy vampires are very self-centered. They only care about their problems and concerns and never yours. You ever have that person in your life who they talk about their problems all the time? You're a listening ear, you're a safe space, but then somehow magically when you have to talk about your concerns or whatever is going on with you, they never have the same listening ear. They never offer the same type of safe space. They quickly move on from your problems and immediately go back to theirs. So someone not trying to drain you or exhaust you is going to make space for you, take time. Things are going to be reciprocal, mutual. You both will be able to have a space where you can be vulnerable and emotional. And if that is not the case, you definitely might want to see if you have an energy vampire in your life. Second, energy vampires, they're just never happy, right? They're always miserable. Everything is always a problem. They exaggerate about every little thing. A leaf could drop on their lawn, okay? And it's a problem. They're always about the drama, the negativity, the bitterness. They just never see the bright side of life. And I understand that we are living in some rough times right now. And if you're Black, I'd have to say it. We've always had to learn how to cope through some stuff, right? But there's also a lot of good in life. Shoot, if you're Black, if you're poor, if you don't have certain resources, like, life is hard. So if you're going through a lot, your mental health is not great, like, you definitely should talk about that. You should talk to a therapist probably, or go to church, or talk to friends and family, or spouses, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever, about these issues. But at the end of the day, you have to find some joy, some inner peace, right? So if you're dealing with a person who they never crack a smile, never crack a joke, never say anything positive, they might just be an energy vampire. All right. And finally, you can tell you're dealing with an energy vampire by assessing your emotions, your energy, right? Like, how do you feel after you talk to them? And a lot of times after talking to or being around an energy vampire, you feel exhausted, you feel stressed out. And here's the big part, right, that a lot of people ignore: the guilt. You feel guilty about not wanting to be around them or talk to them. Now, normally, why is that? A lot of times, energy vampires can sometimes be our friends, can sometimes be our family members. They may be our boss. They may be one of our coworkers, someone that we have to be in constant communication with. And if you're an empath, especially, you want to be a safe space where people can come to you, people feel safe around you, people trust you, right? but not at the expense of leaving your mental health just on the fritz, right? So now we're going to talk about how you set energy vampires straight, how you have boundaries. So, first of all, sometimes you just have to get off the phone. You might have to tell yourself, okay, I love this person, but I'm only going to talk to them for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. And then I have to get back to my own life, taking care of my mental health, doing whatever I need to do to be happy. Because a lot of time with energy vampires, like, I noticed they have nothing going on. Or if they have a lot going on, it's once again going back to things that just don't bring happiness or joy. But don't let them stop your flow. You have a life, you have things you have to take care of. So only reserve a certain amount of time for them. And then number 2, just lessen time with them. Maybe you'll only have to see this person maybe once a month or every so often, but they might not be a person that you can spend time with all day, every day, or every few days, or whatever have you. Once again, a big part of mental health is just doing those things outside of work, outside of talking to people you don't want to talk to, all of these little things that just reestablish your identity and your purpose and bring you joy. So more time doing the things that you love, less time spending time with energy vampires, right? A third thing that you can just do is, for real, communication is a big thing. So you should tell the person how you feel. It is perfectly okay to tell anyone in your life, no matter how much you love them, no matter if it's your elder, whoever it is, like, hey, I don't like how you're making me feel. I just don't like your negative energy. You're very draining, because most times people are aware. People are more intelligent than we give them credit for, or more aware. But there might be some people who do not know that they are draining. Now, these are the type of people, maybe they can change. Sometimes making a person aware of their negative behavior will cause a great change. A lot of times, energy vampires just really aren't willing to change. They're not really willing to do the work to become a better person. But if somebody does not know how you feel, you can't expect them to be a mind reader. I'm sure there's someone out here on earth that thinks that they are a pleasant person, a great person, when they're really not, and they just, kind of need a mirror reflecting back on them, showing that, sometimes they can be a negative Nancy or a negative Nate. Sometimes you just have to tell a person. And finally, like, if this person just won't change, you told them how you feel, you tried to set boundaries, but this is just a person who is completely intolerable, sometimes you have to cut them off. The goal is to surround yourself with people who are going in the same direction as you, who bring you life and energy. And this does not mean to say, like, if one of your friends decides to complain about something one day, they're having an off day, or they're just having a rough time in their life and they need a safe space, that you're supposed to just cut them off. No, it's really about the frequency. I mean, things go up and down in life. We're all human. We have emotions. We go through things. It's not sunshine and wine all the time. Okay. But the point is that whether, it's a relationship, a friendship, a parental thing, whatever, you're supposed to have more good times with that person than bad. You're supposed to have more moments with that person where they're bringing you life and energy as opposed to draining it, and that is the distinction. So If you have an energy vampire in your life, please recognize it and please do the things that you need to do to take care of you. And on that note, this is Slept on Shay signing off from Speak Your Soul Sessions. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and please, please, please comment below. Let me know if you have an energy vampire in your life and if you're struggling to set boundaries. Also, talk to me about how you're going to deal with that person. Also, comment below on other topics you would like me to discuss on this channel. And have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be in the world.